Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. We have an amazing show for everybody today. What do we have, Krystal?
Boy, oh boy, a lot going on this week. We've got updates coming for you out of California. Flooding, earthquake. No one saw any of that coming, so we will bring you the latest there. We also have a debate this week, debate without the Republican frontrunner Trump. He's officially said now he is not going to participate in any of the debates, so we'll get you all of that. We've also got some updates now coming out of Hawaii, some backstory about some of the dramatic failures that led to the absolute catastrophe there, so we will break that down for you as well. Some pretty fascinating polling coming out just this morning about how Republican voters are feeling about the primary field and how likely things are to change between now and the start of the Iowa caucuses. We've also got some backstory now with regard to Hunter Biden and the plea deal that fell apart, how that all happened, and a pretty dire prediction, I guess, from Michael Burry. He was one of the people who called the financial crisis in 2008 correctly, made a ton of money off of it. He has just placed a massive bet against the U.S. economy. So break that down for you. But before we get to any of that, we really want to thank all of the premium subscribers who make all of this happen. We were up late last night making sure we could track what's going on with this tropical storm Hillary in California. We've also got some special debate coverage planned for you guys this week. So all of that is made possible by your support.
Yeah, that's right. We have to scramble or late night. I know we have a big audience out in California, and we often find, Krystal, that California is very neglected by the East Coast-based media. So we want to do our best to
there's
try and
definitely an
represent.
East Coast bias.
We want to try and represent you guys, all who are out there. I believe, actually, California might be here. I mean, it makes sense, it's the biggest population. But in terms of people who watch and who listen to the show, also, as you said, for our debate coverage, we're going to have a debate special. It will drop early for premium subscribers, and then it will premiere to the general public several hours later. So if you want to go ahead and you want to get access to that stuff, you can go ahead and sign up, breakingpoints.com. We love you guys. But let's get to the storm.
Yes, indeed. So I'm taking a look at weather.com this morning. Their headline is Flooding and Mudslides Strand California Residents. That is after what is now Tropical Storm Hillary made a landfall there yesterday afternoon. And right about the time that Hillary made landfall, we actually had an earthquake also in Southern California. Go ahead and put this up on the screen. We've got a little bit of video here so you can see the shaking. This was a magnitude 5.1. That's considered a moderate earthquake. And there's no significant reported damage from that, but that was just the beginning of things. Then Hillary came ashore and really lashed that area with high winds and also, in particular, massive rainfall. We can put up on the screen some of the flooding. It seems like Palm Springs was particularly hard hit. I think these videos we are showing you are out of that area. You can see this is what they call a debris plug coming through one of the waterways here. And the rain continues into today. So there are concerns that in addition to the significant flooding they see on the streets in places like LA, Palm Springs, even now moving into Las Vegas, Nevada, that as that rain continues, you could have additional flooding, especially as it sort of runs off down the mountains, fills up the waterways, and continues. So that's what things look like in California, and we'll make sure to continue to watch it for everybody.
Yeah, so everybody watch out. Flash flood warning still in all of Southern California and continuing in Nevada with the heavy rainfall. I think what was it? It's like the amount of rain that they will sometimes get in an entire year that fell in a single day, which is pretty crazy.
So in Palm Springs in particular, which like I said, I think was kind of hardest hit in terms of the U.S. side, Baja Peninsula was also hit very hard. They got as much rain as they typically get in 6 months. They got in one day. LA, I'm looking at the numbers now, they picked up 2.38 inches of rain just yesterday. Typically in August, they average 0 inches of rain. So massive increase. And, in the desert areas, they, aren't used to getting this kind of rainfall. And so it can lead to really significant flooding that causes a lot of problems for people. The other thing about this is just how remarkably unusual it is. This is the first time you've had a tropical storm make landfall and hit California in, I think it's 26 years. So highly unusual, partly because my understanding is because the ocean is cooler, you're just less likely to get these type of formations out west than you are on the Atlantic coast. And by the way, there are also a lot of disturbances in the Atlantic right now that they're tracking that could be turning into tropical storms or hurricanes. So, hurricane season just getting started here. So far, we haven't had any reports of deaths. We did have a number of rescues in and around San Diego, people who are stranded in the water in flooded areas. So make sure if you guys are out west, stay home, don't go out driving. I saw some crazy videos of people driving in this stuff.
I
like
never understand
water
this.
up to the, you know, up to the engine level in the car. Not a great idea. But so far, you know, everybody seems to be maintaining pretty well.
Yep. Hopefully, everybody stays safe out there. I know it's a big thing out there in California. We are thinking about you, and we will continue to track it on your behalf.
Hey guys, if you like that video, go to breakingpoints.com, become a premium subscriber, and help us build the best independent media organization on the planet.
That's right. We're subscriber funded. We're building something new. We want to replace these failing mainstream media organizations.
So again, to subscribe, it's breakingpoints.com.